So the long-awaited part 3 of Reckless Ben's video was dropped about 24 to 48 hours ago, and we did cover it in yesterday's video. But Ben went on a podcast, I think it's the ACOB podcast. I'll leave a link to it down below anyway so you can watch it. And he discussed a lot of the things from part 3 and upcoming things to do with part 4. Now there's lots of interesting things that we didn't really touch on in yesterday's video, so if you do enjoy this, please leave a like, hype the video, it spreads the message far and wide that Bricks and Minifigs cannot get away with this, and also subscribe because we are trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. Now, like I said, Ben went on a podcast to discuss a lot of the things that happened in part 3, and the first thing I want to talk about is what Google did. Now, I did touch on this in yesterday's video, but honestly, what I think Google did is damn right illegal. I mean, apparently it's not if they go to them and say they got a subpoena for something to get information, but I don't know, to me, that's still not ethical, it's not right, that shouldn't happen. And they even mentioned people like Apple don't even hand over information that are on phones and stuff like that, or give access to phones when someone has actually done something wrong, which, I mean, if someone's done something wrong, then I guess so. If there's evidence to prove that, then I guess you should have access to it, or the police at least should have access to it. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever Google have done here by giving Bricks and Minifigs search history, documents, footage, emails, I think is absolutely ridiculous. I think it just goes against human rights in general, and especially when Bricks and Minifigs apparently have lied to get that information. Now, Ben said a lot of people have done a lot of digging and said the subpoena is actually for extortion, even though I think it should be for trespassing is what they tried to get him on, but they can't get the stuff from Google if they say it's trespassing, so they've lied and said they had a subpoena for extortion, which is absolutely crazy. That's basically the gist I got from what Ben said in that podcast. Like I said, I'll leave it linked below, go watch it for yourself, but that is absolutely crazy. They've lied to Google to get his information. I mean, surely again, that is a criminal offense, and he is surely looking at jail time after all this. Now, we know the guy lies because he's been lying for his teeth this whole time. You saw it in yesterday's video where he lied to the police about what happened. The police then lied and made something up and he went along with it. It's just lie after lie after lie, and obviously it's just gone too far now that he cannot get out of these lies. But to lie to a company like Google to get information on someone, that is a hell of a criminal offense in my opinion. Then Ben went on to mention about the TRO that's still active against him, and obviously he can't go and help any Bricks and Minifigs stores or anything like that. So what we discussed yesterday about him maybe taking it over, he obviously cannot do, and probably is never going to do. But he did actually kind of mention something there that he wants to help them, but he legally can't right now. But there is some talks apparently about Bricks and Minifigs franchisees fighting back, which is definitely good to see, good to hear. I know it's a bit more complicated than that. They can't just rebrand, they can't just get some money, or they can't just take them to court, I guess, because obviously all the fees and stuff. But it is a good start, and hopefully when Ben gets this all sorted, he can help the franchisees go and fight Bricks and Minifigs, because at the end of the day, they've lost business, they will continue to lose business, they probably will even lose their stores if I'm honest, because people will stop going to them. I know we need to use our brains here as human beings, and I know part of us says stop shopping at Bricks and Minifigs, which I totally agree with, but also you are hurting innocent people at the same time. So I guess while this is still going on, you could boycott them, but after it's all said and done, if they're still open and they're running separate franchisee stores, maybe just support them, because they've been going through a tough time, which has nothing to do with them. It is corporate that has caused all these problems, and corporate should be compensating these guys and stepping down after all this happens and letting someone fresh come in, manage, rebrand, and give these guys what they deserve, because honestly, it's not the franchisees' faults at all. It's got nothing to do with them. You know, there's innocent stores in every state that is just getting ridiculed because of corporate's mistakes. So I'd say go with your heart. If you don't want to support, don't support. But if you do, just remember they are normal human beings. They are normal people with families that have nothing to do with this situation. He then went on to mention a bit about part 4. The guy interviewing him asked him, obviously, because he mentioned about the 12 videos he was working on when they were talking about the information that got taken by Google. He's working on about 12 videos. Now, I don't know how many of them are Bricks and Minifigs related. I don't know how many are different investigation cases that he's doing, because he does do that, and he openly said he wants to continue doing doing that. So there is more videos coming about other companies, I imagine, but some of these are definitely going to be about Bricks and Minifigs, because this isn't going away. This is going to be a long while until this is over. And he even said part 4 is probably going to take another week to 2 weeks to film. He's then got to edit it all, so it's going to be even longer till we see part 4, so maybe another month yet. So there's definitely going to be stuff coming out in the meantime, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any updates. But the one thing about part 4 that struck for me was the fact that it sounded like it was what stunts they could do, a bit like opening the store outside the Bricks and Minifigs store, obviously doing the raffle, and then obviously getting that lady to come out and join the cult, I guess, and do the winner of the giveaway in the store. I don't know, there's lots of different things that have happened, like stunts that he's put on, you know, with the banner outside the store and stuff, that have gone viral. And one of the things that they said was it's what they tried to see what they could get away with in this. So it sounds more like a stunt, publicity stuff, than anything of exposing them anymore. I mean, they don't need help exposing themselves, do they? Bricks and Minifigs have done a great job exposing themselves. But yeah, it sounds more like it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be an interesting one. We'll see what lines Ben's willing to cross, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't go too far, because at the end of the day, we are still waiting for Brian to be made whole. Like McNeff said in that interview on TV, he wants to make him whole. We're still yet to see that. So hopefully it's not something that jeopardizes Ben's case, Brian's case, or anything to do with the whole situation, because that would be sad. I just hope it's a bit of light-hearted fun that we all get to see and enjoy for ourselves, because at the end of the day, we are all invested in this because we love Lego. We're decent human beings. We want to see the right person get made whole. And also, at the end of the day, it is entertainment. We are all entertained by this. We tune in to videos. I myself tune into videos to be entertained, to learn and understand what is going on. We still wouldn't be watching these videos if we weren't entertained by it somewhat. As much as it's not entertainment like, yeah, woohoo sort of entertainment, we still find stuff like this entertaining as human beings. So yeah, there's a lot more of this to come, guys. Hopefully Brian does get the correct result in the end, because that is what we ultimately all want. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this update video. If there's any more updates, be sure to check out the channel, because I'll be bringing them to you. Also, if you haven't checked out the main channel, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. We post leaks, builds, hauls, stuff about Bricks and Minifigs as well. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support lately, and apologize if I spoke a little bit funny. I still have Bell's palsy, so my right side of my face is still temporarily paralyzed. It's not as bad, it's getting better, but it is still affecting my speech, eating, drinking and blinking quite a bit. So yeah, apologies for that, but please do leave a like on the video, subscribe, hype the video, and I'll see you guys next time.